Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. I know I said this before, but I honestly cannot believe that the year is pretty much over. Like, we are in the middle of December and in just a couple of weeks it will be 2024. Holy smokes, right? Oh my god. So my goal for the remainder of the year is to try and upload as much videos as I can for you guys. Hopefully I am able to do that because I have a lot of things going on at work, and because of that I don't know how much time to really edit videos for you guys, but you know what, I will try and upload as much as I can for you all before the year ends. So anyways, in today's video I am going to be reviewing the Magic Glue by Char. I think that's what it was. So right now it is Future Nadia. At the time when I was reviewing that, it was back in like September, so it's been a few months, and I had other videos planned that I wanted to upload for you guys, and I totally forgot about that one. So as I was going over the footage, I'm like, I forgot to do an intro. This is why you guys can see why my hair is different now versus like the video later on. That is the reason. So before we get started with that video, of course, be sure you are subscribed to my channel, ring that bell so you are notified when I do upload a new video, and give this video a thumbs up for the fact that 2023 is almost over and we are going in strong for 2024. And don't forget to follow me on my social media handle right there, which is just my Instagram. And let's get started with the video. Side note, also, I feel like my teeth are so much whiter. I just tried out the High Smile toothpaste and the Violet serum, and I think that they look pretty darn good. Like, they looked pretty white, cleaner, like less a little less sting. But yeah, I feel like my teeth are a little bit whiter now. I just have to use that Violet serum every now and then, probably like every other day, week or something. I don't know, but it definitely improved a lot. So enough rambling. So again, the product I am reviewing is called Magic Glue by Char. If that is not the correct pronunciation, my bad. So at the time when I made the review, which you guys will see later on, the website and how the product looks now is slightly different. So right now it is about 36 Canadian dollars, and what this product is supposed to do is basically give you a double eyelid. However, what makes this different than, you know, other double eyelid tapes that you see in the market is that when you put it on, this is completely invisible. This will not be sticky because there are other like liquid double eyelid glue that when you put it on and then you know, do your thing, it still leaves like that tacky residue. With this, is completely dry. So with that selling point alone, I got very intrigued, and I bought it and wanted to try it out. So you could use this with your makeup, have this part of your daily routine. This is also sweat proof and waterproof. No more worries about smudging or fading. Its advanced formulation ensures a long-lasting hold even in challenging conditions. This is also very lightweight. This product did get a lot of good reviews. On the website, it's about 4.4 stars out of 5, so quite impressive. So what I've noticed is that if you have a monolid, this product will work for you really, really well. It's supposed to. If you kind of have like a double eyelid going on already, or like not a true monolid, I don't know how to really word it properly. It's hard to work with. You guys will see later on in the videos that it's hard for me because like how you apply it, you're supposed to find a fold and then apply the product with 2 layers, but then, oh, and there goes my leg. So you're supposed to find the fold, and if you don't find the fold, it won't look natural. But it's hard to find the fold, and there's definitely a learning curve with this product. So you guys will see in the next clip like my thoughts, my opinions, and how I use this product. Okay, you guys, so I'm taking off the glasses right now. I'm so excited. So this is the Magic Glue. I'm really, really excited to try this out, and obviously haven't opened this. So in case you guys haven't seen my previous video about the eyelid tape, there was one that was kind of like the fabric one, and there was another one that's like the tape. I will link it somewhere up here or down in the description box below so you guys know what I'm talking about. So I don't really need it, but I do prefer it just because I want a little bit more lid space. And this kind of intrigued me because 1, you can't see it. 2, you could put makeup over it and it won't be noticeable. And I think you're able to put this over eye primer. So we're gonna try out that method too. So I just opened it. You do get the brush there and then the wide tool to help you, you know, lift your the eye. So what I remember is that Most people need like 2 coats of the glue. You need a very thin layer, like a size of a sesame, and just like spread it out. And then when you're done, use that to kind of like push back. So I'm really excited to try this out. We're gonna do one side with without the primer, one side with, and then I'm gonna see how it'll look like when I put like a liquid cream shadow over it. So I'm really excited to try this out. So before we do that, I just need to kind of clean my eye area from any oil and debris. So I'm gonna pull out my micellar water. And for some reason, I'm like extremely tired today, so don't mind me. The area has to be free from any oils, any dirt, oils, and so forth. So that's why we are cleaning up the area. And of course, micellar water is great too, taking out any impurities, any dirt, just any like surface layer like oils and dirt. So this is great. So as I start, I'm gonna scoot you guys in closer. Okay, so excited. All right, so this is my eyes right now. So this eye is kind of like finicky. Sometimes it works, sometimes it wants to be a double, sometimes it's not. This side's usually pretty okay, but because one side's usually kind of bigger than the other, it looks weird. And as you guys saw, some like I don't know, there's a lot going on here. Like it wants to, but doesn't want to. I don't know what's going on. Here is the product. I'm going to, you know, twist it. Yeah, it's gonna take a while for this twisting right here. I feel like it's the, you know, when you had like the lip brush and you have to like twist it for a while. At least with this, I can see where the product is compared to like the lip stuff. Okay, so a little bit is out there. I'm gonna take their brush. I just need a small sesame size. I think I got a little bit too much there. Whoops. And so let's see. I think I'll put it like right here. I think I picked up too much. Okay, hold on. So just right there, and just a thin layer. And it says to like wait for it to like dry for like 10 seconds. And I saw one of their videos that you should wash or kind of like somewhat wash your brush in between so it doesn't become all sticky and tacky. I think 10 seconds has passed, and I'm gonna pick up the second layer. Actually, I have to put a new one. So pick up another one, little sesame size, and then do it again over the same area. So the key is not to do it when it's still wet, because if you do it when it's still wet, then it's not gonna work too well. And it's gonna be all white and patchy. So that's done, and I'm gonna do that. I think there's a difference on the side. Maybe I put it too low. But it does feel matte though. It does not feel tacky or sticky. That's actually really, really cool. So I'm just going to take this one off and redo it, because I think for me, I need to put a little bit higher. But let me try and clean this brush first. I don't know how to wipe it. It says to wipe it off, so let me be right back. All right, so let's try this again. So I'm gonna apply it to a different area, probably a little bit higher. Let's see, let's apply like right about here. I hope you guys can see this right now. So apply the first layer, okay, and wipe off, clean the brush, because you have to be sure that your brush is clean every time. If not, then it's not going to, you know, work too well. Of course, we're gonna go in with our second layer, same amount and same area again. So what this is supposed to do is kind of act like a second layer of skin to help the eye. So this is definitely a learning curve, that's for sure, because you have to try and find like your eye shape, how you want it to look. I think I did a little bit too much, but it definitely worked. It just depends where you apply the glue, because I feel like I didn't apply enough at the end here, so it's not holding on to it too well. So I think this does work. It's just a learning curve where to find your fold and like how you want this to look. For me, I believe I have to put more maybe right here than in the center there, or maybe I have to put a little bit more up. Again, it's definitely a learning curve, but I'm kind of curious what it will look like with eyeshadow on top of it. So I have here the Winky Luxe cream eyeshadow. This is their Chandelier Shimmer eyeshadow, and it's supposed to still look invisible. So let's see how this looks. There we go. So I'm just gonna apply that right on top. And I believe it says that you should apply it, apply your eyeshadow before you put this on. But you know what? We're being rebellious right now. So let's see what it looks like. And you know what? I could see why. It's better to do your eyeshadow first before putting on the glue, because if you guys can see, it's flaking off. Okay, so good to know, eyeshadow before the glue. Got it. Okay, you guys can see it's flaking right there, and it's not pretty. It's definitely not pretty at all. I am going to take this off, apply my eyeshadow primer, and then do the eyeshadow. Actually, yeah, I'll do that first, and then I'll put on the glue and see how that is. Hopefully I can find my fold on this eye in no time, or better yet, maybe I'll just do this side. So let me just take this off and we'll just scooch over to this side, because maybe this side is a little bit more better. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I have the eyeshadow on here, so let's see how this looks on this side of my eye. I'm like indifferent about this right now. I feel like that it could work really well. It's just a giant learning curve. So let's see. So let's see, my folds probably somewhere around here. Apply a thin layer. Probably take off some of the eyeshadow. I think it's been 10 seconds. You know what? It dries really, really fast, which is really nice. So there is little to no wait time. Second layer. So it's right there. It did take off some of the eyeshadow, but to be fair, I'm not really wearing a primer. So let's see how this works. You know what? It's actually, it works. So it did give me the double eyelid. It's not what I'm used to when I'm wearing these. If I was to wear this on its own with like just my eyeliner, no eyeshadow, it's actually quite nice and very invisible. But out of curiosity, I want to see what this looks like if I was to dab a little bit of eyeshadow over. We know what it looked like when I was trying to blend it out, but I was to kind of touch it up and dab it. Let's see if, you know, anything changes. Okay, so you can dab the liquid shadows and kind of like touch it up a little bit. It's still a little bit noticeable because it's like kind of like a dry patch on my eye in a sense. But you know what? It's not that bad. You can definitely see this. You could probably see the before and after if you rewind it a little bit. But yeah, like this definitely works. I don't hate this, but I'm not in love with it right now, only because like this is a learning curve. And again, it's not really fault of the product too much. It's more of, it's a new product that I haven't like, you know, touched before, and I don't know how to use it as of yet, or it's more of I don't know where like my fold is. So I need to learn that and where it is, like, because right now I look pretty dang scary. But yeah, so I have to learn where the fold is, how and where this product, you know, where to place it on my eyelid for it to look more natural. So I might go through this a little bit just to kind of like get that learning curve. But I don't hate it, I don't love it, I'm indifferent about it, but it definitely works though. So anyways, you guys, I don't know how I feel about this product. Again, like I said before, I'm kind of like indifferent about it. Like, yes, it works, it totally does work, but you know, you have to kind of like practice and see where to put the glue in order to achieve that, because you know, typical eyelid glue is a lot more easier to work with. However, it's a lot more noticeable. And the same thing with like the fabric lace and that, I forgot what that one was called. It's like when you pull it out and then you place it, but you have to cut the two ends. Same thing with that as well. Like they're all easy to use and easy to maneuver, but they are all noticeable. But with this, yes, like it's like undetectable, it's invisible, but it's, again, it's definitely a learning curve. But right now I'm just like, okay, I like you, but I don't fully like you yet. It's kind of hard for me to really gauge about it right now. It's like just my first impressions. So anyways, you guys, I gotta go grocery shopping right now, so I will see you all in the next one. Bye!